moved into this town, and he's still here.
Eddie Markowski wants to call an emergency town meeting.
What? I was in the cafe with him for over an hour. He never said a word to me.
You remember the guy from Chicago who was looking at property to buy here last year?
Oh, yeah.
Well, Eddie says he's got a proposition for us.
What kind of proposition?
I don't know, but it can't be good. Honest to God, Mike, this whole town is going to hell in a handbasket.
What do you have there?
I was in my office that morning, and my daughter, Macy, stopped off on her way to school. She handed this to me and said, "Daddy, do you want to make some Easter eggs tonight?" I keep waiting for the right time to make them for her. I think maybe today. And then today comes and the colors stay in the bag.
You remember the story of Easter? Death came on Friday, life on Sunday. But there was a long, very hard day in between.
Yes, of course. Are all of us stuck here in Saturday, aren't we?
I delivered every one of those kids. A few of their parents, too. Hey, we're beautiful.
The minute I saw this place, I had to buy it, but the owner wouldn't sell until I agreed to let her stay.
The piano teacher.
Yeah. There she is.
And all others.
She's a remarkable character. She taught half the children in this town to play the piano. She calls them her kids. She filled this place with music. Can't imagine living here without her.
The character profiles in the back in order.
And her students?
And these
They're gone. All gone. You see that bag there? Belonged to her granddaughter. She loved Beethoven and Chopin. She forgot to take it home with her the night before the accident. Now I'm not allowed to touch it. She says it's evidence.
Evidence?
She's had a really hard life. She was abused by her husband and lived on the street for a while. Finally reconciled with her family, only to see both her grandchildren die in one day.
Oh, no.
Her daughter was one of the teachers at the school. And her son-in-law couldn't stand the loss, and he killed himself. So now she's developed this very strange obsession. All she talks about is the assassination
Of President Kennedy.
Here.
Likely story. Well, somebody assassinated him, but nobody's ever been to Dallas. People lie. What are all these books? Research and evidence, theories, and responses to theories, diagrams and random notes, witnesses, suspects.
Are we talking about the Kennedy assassination?
What do you know about it all of a sudden?
Here it is.
You know her.
Right next to Parkland Hospital. Well, that can't stay there. There's too many questions.
Sophie?
So that's Dallas. No, that must be New Orleans.
Sophie?
On Elm Street. Well, Monica, I could have used you hours ago.
I know. I'm sorry that I'm late.
There's a whole new theory that needs to be examined. At the time of the assassination, Wayne's little brother, Joey, that poor baby, saw the whole thing. Right, he was standing right there in front of the school book depository. He passes right out. And when he comes to, he is babbling about the man. Where is the man? What happened to the man in the school? Now, who is that man? I want him in here to examine him, question him.
Is it true? Did Joey see a man at the school?
When Joey woke up, he told Eddie he saw a stranger in the school. That was enough to keep folks wondering.
Wondering if the children were murdered.
Oh, you never know. You never know in what direction it's coming from. Sometimes the underpass, sometimes from the grassy knoll, and then sometimes they just blow up the whole motorcade.